Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
I come from a Christian family, but I got close to Buddhism about 4 years ago. I had very special dreams since I was very little, and one of these dreams was little monks and tigers. I always dream these two elements.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddham saranam gacchami, dhammam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami.
My name is Martina, but everyone knows me as Gotami Yadanar, and I'm 23 years old and I come from Italy, and I am a university student. I come from a Christian family, but I got close to Buddhism about 4 years ago. So I became a nun on May 8th of this year, 2022, and I chose this day because 8 is my lucky number. Actually, when I shaved my hair, I did not feel anything special because as we know actually from the teaching of the Buddha, the hair is only one of the the ugly parts of the body. It doesn't have any value at all. So what I can feel when I remove something ugly on my hair and on my head is happiness, because I feel free. Because especially as a girl in the society, people put a lot of importance on that. But for me, it's just one of the many parts of the body that we have to, that we shouldn't be attached to. The name Gotami Yadanar is actually a union of two names because both names has a different story. So Gotami was given by one of the Sri Lankan monks that lived in a temple where I used to go in my hometown. So I told him, please give me a name, a Buddhist name, a Pali name. So he chose Gotami, and I accepted because Gotami was the first nun in a Buddhist history, so that's why I like it so much. And moreover, she's the stepmother of the Buddha, so she's the woman who take care of him. So that's why I appreciate this name so much. Yadanar instead is the Myanmar pronunciation of Ratana, which is treasure. And it is a beautiful name with a beautiful meaning, and also an important name in Buddhism because it makes part of the triple gem, the triple jewel, the triple treasure, the treasure of the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. So that is why I accept it. And I found it myself. Actually, no one gave me this name. It's just I like it. It has a very sweet pronunciation. My very first contact with Buddhism was about 4 years ago, and I'm so far, until now I'm so grateful to this person, because the person who introduced me about Buddhism and about Buddhist temples was my science teacher. And so actually I had been interested in Buddhism for a long time, but I didn't know where to go, how to study, from whom to study Buddhism. Then I went through by chance, I went through my science teacher Facebook, and I saw that he attended the Dhamma school in my local temple, my local Sri Lankan temple, and he studied about Buddhism even though being old. And then I asked him some questions like, how did you know about this temple? Can I go? Is it easy to go? And he just told me, just go there, and they will be very happy to help Italian people to study Buddhism, because this temple was built by the local Sri Lankan community in my country, in my hometown to be precise. But anyway, they are always welcoming to Italian people to learn Buddhism. I went to the Sri Lankan temple for the first time in this time, 4 years ago, on May of 4 years ago, and I attended the Vesak Day, the Kasam Full Moon Day, the first time. So through them, it means through the monks and through the Dhamma school teachers, I start studying about Buddhism, just learning about also Thailand Buddhism, Myanmar Buddhism, and so I'm here. I had very special dreams since I was very little, and I always regard it as a sign from my previous lives. I want to think so. And one of these dreams was little monks and tigers. I always dream these two elements. Very little monks wearing orange robes, yeah. And then always these little monks with some little tigers. It was a dream that I really frequently had. But at that time, I didn't know much about Buddhism, because I just, in Italy it's not that at that time, now it's a bit better, but at that time Buddhism was not so famous. And I had such a dream, and at that time I did not actually care much, because even though I talk about that with my mom or anyone, they would say children imagination is very huge, is very wide. So I wouldn't talk about that with them, because they did not pay attention about it. But now, seeing myself as a nun, as a Buddhist, I give a big value to that, and I want to think about that as a sign of the beginning of this journey. My family is actually okay about studying Buddhism. Moreover, this is my personal matter. I study what I like. So I don't have to. I think that as a person who wants to know more about the world, and I'm already an adult, I'm 23 years old. So I study what I think is suitable for me. I study what is good for me and what is good for others. But studying Buddhism, becoming a nun, is also a huge merit for them. So even though they may not understand, I am doing good and I'm trying to help them to live peacefully and happily in my way. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So if we ask to anyone what peace is, being peaceful is being free. Just imagine someone who lives in a prison. He's not happy, he is not peaceful because he does not have freedom. At the same time, there are many people in this world that are not living in prison, but they are prisoners actually. They are locked in somewhere and they are prisoner. They are slaves of their attachments, of their desires, of their bonds, of their defilements. So what I think that peace is to be free from all of this. When we have freedom, we have happiness. When we have freedom, we have peace. So this is how I'm trying to do in this life. I'm trying to, because I'm not saying that I'm free of attachment or free of bonds. I still have a lot of unwholesome feelings, a lot of unwholesome bonds, thoughts, and I think that it's very common for everyone because we are all trying to get rid of this and being free through the Buddha's teaching. So I hope that when I get older or when I get mature, I can reach this kind of peace in my life, being free as much as possible from any kind of unwholesomeness in my life. I will stay in Myanmar for about 1 month and it's already the first week here, and I will stay as a nun for about 3 weeks or 3.5 weeks. My future goal and the most important one is to finish my studies and find a job and helping my mom because she's a single mother. She does not have husband now because my parents divorced. So it's a very important thing to do is to take care of her. After I take care of my mom, then I would like to become a nun again. But hopefully this time it will be permanent. But before leaving her, I want to see her with everything settled down, everything completed, everything rich and healthy.